They said we want to take it there. Yeah. Well, I'm going to take it there. I got 30 minutes on this memory card. Voice, please don't fail me now. My voice has been going in and out. It's been going in and out. Y'all know if y'all saw the last video, but whatever. What up to my dolls? I am Leelee, also known as Leelee or Truly, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I'm gonna just let you know right now, the energy on this video is gonna be way different than the energy that was on my last video. My intentions for my last video was for that to be the only video, and it was not to be messy, it was not to bash anybody, it was clearly to sell my side of a three-sided story, because y'all know we got my side, her side, and the truth, and then now we got a third person involved, another person involved, so really you got her side too, you know what I'm saying? So it's a whole lot of. But I'm making this video today, or I'm having this conversation with you guys today, because I honestly been sitting in this house. I had so much stuff to do today, and my energy has not been right. It hasn't been right, and it hasn't been right since yesterday. Because if you guys follow me on social media, then you know everybody was sending me like little stuff about the girl that Erica talked to, saying something about my kids, but it wasn't really her saying nothing about my kids. Yeah, I'm getting right into it. It wasn't really her saying nothing about my kids. It was her best friend, her gay best friend, or whoever the fuck he is, or whatever the fuck he is. You know, it was her, it was him, it was it. But they caught me at a time where I had time. I literally had time yesterday. And I had time because even after posting my last video, and you guys see that I was trying to be as honest, I was trying to be as truthful, I was trying to be as loving as I could be in the situation that I'm in that video. And I wasn't trying to harm my ex, I wasn't trying to bash my ex, I wasn't trying to even make her look bad, because the type of person I am, you can't shit on somebody that you done been with for the last almost damn decade. Like literally I done been with you for almost a decade. So why would I go out and try to make you look like something horrible? Why would I want to paint that picture of you? I love you too much to do that. I fuck with you too much to do that. At the end of the day, you was my best friend. Why would I do that? But I see that energy and the same love that I put out, it was never given back to me. And what I'm feeling right now, how I feel right now, this pressure that I feel right now, if I don't release it, if I don't talk about it, somebody gonna have to see me about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm deciding to go this route with it, because y'all know how I get. Y'all know I try to be as transparent as possible. I try to be as honest and as open, because before all this shit, before all the YouTube stuff, before all of this, you know, if you know my story, I come from a place where I was very angry. I did a lot of things out of anger. I was very violent, and you know, I would move very impulsively. And so I took to my spiritual practice, I took to God in order to help humble me and help calm me down, because I was going down the wrong path. It was actually the right path, because it was the path that led me to who I am today, and it led me where I am today. But it was the wrong path because I had a child at that time. I only had one child, and I had dreams and I had a vision, and I knew that God had a bigger plan for my life. But before I get deep into this, hold up, let me get me a drink, because I got to calm my nerves. And today, yes, I got a drink because it is Friday. It's a little rainy. I'm finna drink the rest of this Don Conejo, whatever. I got it when we was in Cabo, a trip that I paid for my own birthday. So I'm just, you know, I'm gonna drink the rest of this because I bought this too. Okay. So let me just sip my drink real quick. Speed through this. I got some of this yellow Red Bull because I got a lot of shit to do today, and I need to have energy. I was supposed to go get my nails done. I missed my damn nail appointment, all that. Hey, Riley Mama. Okay, so she got her a drinky drink. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So like I was saying, making a long story short, y'all know where I come from. If you don't know, then like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you can get to know more about me and watch some of the old videos. And you can learn a little bit more about me. But I come from a place where I had no choice but to calm down and to settle down. So this version of me that you guys are getting right now, this version of me who you even done seen over on the internet for the last couple of days, not even the person I've been with for the last decade has seen that version of me, because I hid her away so well. I hid her away so well because, for one, I didn't want to be the person I know I can be to the person I love and I mess with. Like, I literally fucked with my ex. Like, that was my best friend. Like, I love her to death. You know what I'm saying? So I would never want to be that type of person to her. So I changed the woman I was to become a better woman and to become the woman I'm becoming. Because she ain't there all the way. Well, over the last 2 days since my video aired, I had already saw that my ex had been on the internet making it seem like she was just a victim in this. And I'm not saying that she's not hurt or that she's not hurting or she wasn't hurt in our relationship, because I did come to a point where I apologized to her because, you know, we had been through so much. We done been through this cycle right here so many times. It's been so many other girls like the one that she's with right now who she'll get in their mind and manipulate them and make them think that they gonna be here, and they feelings get hurt at the end of the day, and then it's just still me and I'm still here and I'm riding and I'm holding shit down. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that this person who I see on the internet playing victim, playing like I lost my train of thought. Hold up, let me backtrack that. Okay, y'all, so I really hate when I'm talking and I lose my train of thought, but I do know that that just means that it wasn't in alignment at that time and I didn't need to go there at that moment. But I'm making this video to really talk about how you can be in a relationship with someone and really not know who that person is. Like, I feel like, and I can honestly say this from the bottom of my heart, I've been so upfront, so honest, so open, so willing to learn, so vulnerable. Like, I've put myself on the line. I've put myself out there. I've done so much that I really did not need to or have to do. And it ultimately just allowed people to shit on me. I'm making this video because I sat here for months, y'all, in this house crying, being sad, literally being suicidal, depressed, trying to figure out what's going on, what my problem is, what I'm not doing right, what can I fix, how can I fix it. For a motherfucker to really let their ego and their pride get the best of them because they wasn't feeling themselves. They wasn't feeling happy with themselves. And they couldn't face their own insecurities and their own traumas. And even when you go back and I talk about the past hurts that we done went through, that I've actually hurt while helping another motherfucker heal through, it would always come off as if I'm trying to be the victim, or everything got to be about me, or it just wouldn't flow right. We wasn't connecting. It wasn't getting there right because this person didn't want to allow that to happen. And during this time, y'all, this person has a lot of motherfuckers in their ear, family. The family has been a problem for the last couple of years. None of them fuck with me. And I kept trying. I kept trying to mess with these people, kept trying to love these people, kept trying to show up for these people, steady putting myself second and last because this motherfucker wasn't putting me first. You understand? Like, to feel what I feel right now, the hurt that I feel right now, the disappointment, the betrayal that I feel right now, and to know that you still get out here and put a person who you just met over me. It ain't even affected by putting it over me. It's just like you ain't making the motherfucker put no respect on me. Even if you done with me, okay, we done, we over. But you don't respect me that much. You gonna get a different side of me. You have no choice but to get a different side of me. And this ain't like I'm trying to, like, I feel really, I'm not even finna cap. Like, I feel weird as fuck talking about this because this is going on the internet, but I have to understand the platform and the life that I've built for myself, right? So this come with it. But I've been in this relationship way before the internet. But you see how things can change people. I saw a video where her and her sister was on live, and at the end of the video, they really tried to put it out there and make it seem like who I am on the internet is not who I am in person. Of course, I'm going to be peaceful. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be inspirational because that's my job. That's what I have to do. And I'd rather put out good than put out bad. And when I do talk about my bad, I put it here on these YouTube videos so that people can know outside of this shit, in the background of this shit, it is hard. It do hurt. It hurt like hell. But you got to keep pushing and you got to move forward because everything ain't going to go the way you thought it was going to go. And if it's not going the way you thought it was going to go, it's because it's not meant to go that way. And you can't fight against it. You got to have the strength and the willpower to just flow with it. You understand? So, to know that the last decade of my life is being shitted on by somebody who's temporary, because it is temporary, it's beyond me. It is beyond me. Like, I can't even explain the feeling that I have right now. I can't even explain the feeling that I have right now. To know that you really fuck with somebody to the point where you'll lay down your life for this person and they wouldn't even motherfucking throw a bow for you. Like, seriously? Nobody in my family has disrespected this girl. Everybody know what the hell done went down. Everybody who know the truth, and they've been quiet on it, and we just sat on it because that's what you do when you still love a person and you respect the person. You don't let your family talk shit. You don't let your friends state their opinions. You don't let motherfuckers who just came in, you don't do that. Like, where is the loyalty? I can't, like, where is it? Where? I had to calm down because that really got me worked up, and it comes a time where you really have to know that you got to let people go with grace. And that is what I have been trying to do. Like, do y'all not understand how hard it is to sit here and battle with yourself? Like, to seriously battle with yourself. And I know that this person know how hard it is too. Because like I said in my last video, she know and I know that she self-sabotage. She left me before I could leave her, is what she says. Because in her mind, I was going to leave her. In her mind, I was going to find somebody better than her. In her mind, I was too good for her. And she sat here and said it to me. Even with calling me and texting me and telling me you still love me, you know that I'm gonna always have the biggest part of your heart. You know that we still gonna get married. You know all of this. You knew you was playing with this little girl. You done brought this little girl in this situation and you knew you was playing. You didn't expect to get that caught up. Because you had no choice but to get that caught up because the person who you thought was going to always be there had grown and gained strength to where they wasn't letting you walk in and out no more. You've been so in and out of my life in this relationship. And it couldn't be no more. I told you that this was the last time that you was going to put me last. The last time. But for you and these people to sit here and think okay, I get off track, y'all. I get thrown off, and when I get too angry, I don't want to be like that. This is a video to express myself because my feelings are really hurt, and I feel really, really embarrassed right now with how everything is kind of playing out. But I do know that this is how everything was supposed to play out, if that makes any sense. My feelings just tell me that. But what I can't understand is how I feel like I done filmed this portion of this video so much that I'll be losing. Oh my God, I just hate it. It's just like I got so much to say, but I don't want to just be on here trying to seem like I'm bashing somebody. But then it's like, damn, I'm making the video, so just say your piece and say what you got to say. But it's hard. Like, I really wish that me and this motherfucker was sitting here having a whole conversation so that y'all can know the truth and know like what it really is. And I know it's not like, oh, I had to scream because I don't know. Y'all know it's one thing to be on the internet and you know you doing reactions or you looking at people who are breaking up and you like, oh, okay, those little relationships, they ain't been together that long, or you don't know what type of relationship these people got. But to be on the other side of this, and I know that me and my ex, we had been on and off for years, but it wasn't, this last little run since 2016, y'all seen me where I cut up her clothes and I did all that. She cheated on me back then in 2016. We had been good. She was doing the work. She was on the right track. She was actually healing. And the roles just reversed to where at that time, I feel like karma had to be repaid while we were together. So you know how one was up in the beginning and the other one was down? It just reversed. So the one was up and one was down. But we were on the road to being where we could be on the same wavelength. We just had to get through that last spiritual test. And unfortunately, this person did not pass it. So I can sit here and I can say, oh, how or where or what. And I know the answer. I know why this had to happen the way it had to happen. The divine definitely delivered that message to me and I got it crystal clear. But it was about being able to let go of the control issues that I have and accepting the change. And that's what a lot of us don't be wanting to do. We do not want to accept the change. When the change comes to our face, when the shit is hitting the fan, we want to run away from it and we want to go the other way because we want to stay comfortable with where we are. But God is calling us to be bigger than where we are right now. And that requires a new level and another mindset. And it requires us to go through a little bit of pain to get that, to release that. Because you can't have what you got and get to where you want to be. You understand? So in this, I totally understand and have always understood my patterns, my ex's patterns. I've been relatable to where we could sit here and have conversations, which is why I said in my last video that I was actually turned on by her feeling herself. But I'm so disappointed right now. And I'm not no person, while they talking about I'm on the internet looking like I'm at peace and this, and this. Like I said, I have a job. I do want to put out good more than I want to put out bad. But I put out my truth too. And my truth would have hurt the person that I love at that time. The truth would have made another person look like the bad person. And I didn't want you to look like that. But sometimes the truth has to be told. But it's still on that person to be accountable. And that's what's really blowing me right now. That this person who I've learned so much from, who I've grown with, who I've been with, who've encouraged me, who I've encouraged, would sit here and not be accountable. It could be so childish to where you would really allow somebody to disrespect me and everything that we've built. Everything. I can't respect that. I can't respect that. And that is why I'm standing on this energy that I'm in right now. And why I keep saying people can come see me. Because at the end of the day, I ain't did nothing but put out love to these people. Try with these people. And y'all have had so many opinions of me. Y'all done said what you wanted to say. You know, voiced anything you wanted to say. And I've been quiet. But I'm going to need y'all to understand. You, Lil Gremlin, the Three Musketeers, all of y'all, please find you something safe to do. Find you something safe to do. Because speaking on me and my situation and stuff you don't know about and stuff you probably you wouldn't be able to walk 2 seconds in my shoes. Find you something safe to do. Because messing with Leelee is not it. And that goes for my ex too. It's not it. It's not it. I cannot believe this person right now. And I'm being as open, as honest as I know how to be, y'all. I can't believe this person right now. I can't believe that this my life had for the time. And then I seen all these little blogs or whatever talking about, oh, you speaking on her person, but you ain't speaking on your person. Yes, my person is younger than me. My ex is 4 or 5 years older than me. I'm 4 or 5 years older than the person that I'm talking to at this time. I was talking to other people who is at my age, but this one is the one that's stuck right now. So it's up right now. You understand? So I don't have to explain anything or speak on anything that's not being messy, because that's not messy. That's me finally moving forward. Which is why this person is reacting the way they reacting. If y'all don't understand this, if y'all don't see this and know and catch heed to what's going on, I want her to make a video. I want her to state whatever it is that she got to state, because I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. I didn't know that I could hurt the way I hurt. A nigga could never. A nigga did never. Ain't nobody ever. But you did. So, like I said, if y'all are in a situation to where you are feeling like you being mistreated, you're not being heard, you feeling like there's no change, you got to make the change. I decided to make the change for me. I decided that I was going to put my best foot forward, and if God was going to keep sending me these signs and keep pushing me to really take this leap of faith, because it was a leap. It was so hard for me to let this person actually go, to tell this person no more. You're not finna have your cake and eat it too with me. You're not finna do this. It was so hard for that. So hard. I wanted my family more than anything. More than anything, I wanted my family. I went hard for my family. I've been faithful. I've been loyal. I stood 10 toes for my family for the last 8 years. If I can do this, you can do it. You just got to put one foot in front of the other, and you got to make that change, and you got to commit to it. And I just wanted to see, it's the same as if when I started my business, when I first started YouTube, I said, God is guiding me to do this. And I'm going to try it for 30 days. And I tried it. And I stayed consistent with it. And it was hard. It was difficult. I had to learn new things. I was doing shit I never did before. But I did it. And look at what happened. Look at the success that came from it. Look at me right now talking to the camera about shit that's really personal, because I'm really private. But I've built this community to where I'm able to share. You understand? So just try. Just try. Just take a step out on faith. And when I first started this video, I was really angry. But God has really already calmed me down. Like, my energy is way calmer than what it was at the beginning of this video. And I was kind of getting mad because I came on this video wanting to be angry Slick wanting to be messy. Slick wanting to talk my shit because y'all know once you get me open, once you get me up, it's stuck. You know what I'm saying? But God didn't want me to go that direction. And that's why I've had to cut it off and cut it back on, cut it off and cut it back on. I started this video like 2 hours ago and I'm just now getting ready to finish it. I had so much to say because I was so hurt looking at all the shit that I'm seeing come from people that I've poured into, that I've loved, that I've been there for, all these fake ass frenemies, all these people who done been in my face, who I thought was real. Everybody has been removed and everybody has been exposed. And even friends who've been in my friend circle. I done let people go. I learned how to say no. I learned how to choose me. I'm learning how to speak up for me. I'm learning how to value me. And it's making a lot of people mad. It's making a lot of people mad. But I know that at the end of this, God has a plan. And I just got to follow suit. So this video didn't even turn out the way I thought it was going to turn out. Because I really had every intention of getting on here and being messy and dragging people through the mud. Really wanted to pull up every receipt. But God is telling me right now that it's not about all that. And that it's a bigger purpose. And that it's a bigger picture to this. And that I really need to pray for my ex, for her healing, for her strength, and for the courage for her to break through whatever things are chaining her and holding her right now. I'm really sincerely sending prayer up for you because I want you to heal. And I want you to get past those old paradigms. I want you to be able to break those chains, that imprisonment, that trauma that's caused by people, parents, your upbringing, your environment. We was breaking through those chains together. But I feel like it's a little bit left that you need to do. And I promise, once you get there, once you heal that, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel so much love. And you're going to honestly be able to see the love that was actually being offered to you. I really started this video wanting to be on some mean girl shit. And God literally changed my path and my direction in the midst of this. And guided this in a whole nother way. So I'm thankful and I am grateful. And I hope the message that is relayed in this video comes through the way it's supposed to come through. I don't know, because it might be a little choppy. But I really want you guys to understand that people who are in your life and they aren't fulfilling you, they aren't loving you the way you need to be loved, they aren't appreciative of the love that you are giving or whatever it is that you're trying to do, you do not have to hold on. There is something greater for you on the other side of that. There is change bigger than you can ever imagine just by deciding to choose you. And this time I chose me. And I feel good for choosing me. And I know that after this, y'all can still see me. But I ain't going to try to give no energy towards this because it's keeping me out of my purpose. And maybe it's not. Maybe this is the purpose. The purpose is to be exactly who I need to be at this moment so that I can help somebody else. Like, comment, subscribe. I ain't gonna say this is my last video because hell, this might just be the video for today. So if I got something to say tomorrow, it might be like a little diary. I don't know. If I got something to say tomorrow, I might come and say it. I might not. Like, comment, subscribe. I love y'all. I appreciate everybody who has sent me encouraging words and prayers and who has been uplifting me during this time. And I really mess with y'all. I really do. I really do. I don't really get a lot of hate comments because what you get is what you see, you know? So I'll talk to you guys on another video. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I will see you later. I had to come back because I had to say one last thing. So we all know that hurt people, right? And y'all know I'm not the type of person where I talk about nobody. I think everybody is beautiful. I think that, you know, people are attracted to people in spirit and energies match. So, like, even in my last video where I stated, like, the person that Erica is with, she might not look the best. She might not be the best or whatever. But something about her they spiritually aligned and they are vibrating the same. So whether that's a low vibration or not, it has nothing to do with me. And that's what I was saying. So me personally, for going online and, you know, talking about somebody, that's something I ain't did in a long time. And yeah, I had to admit that I was hurt. Hurt people. And I know at the end of the day, that's exactly why my ex is trying to hurt me. So that's why I'm asking you guys to send prayers up, because this situation didn't have to go the way that it's going right now. Tried to do everything to prevent it from going the way that it's going. And it was obviously meant to happen the way it's happening. But nobody wants this. Literally would not wish this on my worst enemy, because it is not a good feeling. And if any of you are going through anything similar, please, please decide to choose you. And look in that mirror, baby, and say that I forgive me for being at a place to where I accepted less than I deserve. And if you repeat that to yourself every day, you tell yourself that you gonna fuck with you over whoever don't fuck with you, that you tell yourself that you forgive you over who won't forgive you, regardless of what was done, even if you the person who fucked up, because I've been a cheater before too. In other relationships where I did that and I was the person doing the wrong, I had to reap my karma. It was coming from a place of me being hurt and me not doing the healing or the shadow work that I needed to do. So do your work, focus on you, forgive you, and forgive those who won't even be sorry because they can't forgive themselves. You understand? And I literally had to come and leave it there, because sometimes we are so weak, and that causes people to take advantage of that weakness, and that causes us to stay in situations we know we should have left a long time ago. We should have got rid of a long time ago before it got as bad as it is right now. But we think that we can change people. We think that we just have hope. Sometimes we have hope in the wrong things. But it's time to have hope in yourself. It's time to have hope in you. It's time to choose you. It's time to look to God and listen to God and actually believe that that gut feeling, that thought that you get, that deep down thought that you get that's telling you that it is what it is, it really is. And I need you to move on that. Okay? And it's for me too. I'm moving on that. So, like I said, this video turned out way different than I expected, because I was really getting on here to be on some, baby, it's Friday, we finna air it all out. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to be on that. But God know my heart. God know what's been done. God knows the good that I've done to this person. And even if she never knows, that's okay. I'm okay with that. And we're gonna practice moving forward. I'm going to have to be strong for my children and strong for myself. And we're going to heal. And we're going to see what God got in store for us next. So, I'll see y'all later.
Working any nigga, I be running in they pockets. I'm always in these bitches' mouths 'cause I'm their favorite topic. These niggas said